What up, it's 1822 back with another AEW Dynamite review. This is your go-home show. This Sunday is AEW Revolution. I am looking forward to the event and be on looking for the preview and the prediction video. If you want to know how I feel overall about Dynamite, please stay to end the review for my final overall thoughts on the show. So, we kick things off with John Moxley's team of Claudio Castagnoli versus Hechicero and the Casket. Now, this match was fine, but I really wasn't invested because I said on my last review, I'm just not high on Hechicero. The guy is not bad in the ring at all, but he just don't do anything for me. If it was someone else in this match besides Hechicero, I'd have been more invested into this match, and I wish the match got shaved off about 5 to 7 minutes. It went on a bit too long for me, and I just don't understand why all the Death Riders in the Don Callis family are feuding. Because the Death Rider is such a weird stable. You look at Mox, he is a babyface at the moment. Claudio has been like a babyface, but Marina Shafir, Danny Garcia, and Willa Yuta are heel, so the whole dynamic is just off for me. And Claudio Castagnoli got the win with poking Hechicero in the eyes. So what is Claudio Castagnoli now after that finish? A tweener? I just don't know. Tony Khan needs to do a better job explaining this entire storyline between these two factions. But I will say I really enjoyed the post-match stuff, which was better than the match to me. You had the Don Callis family members attack John Moxley, and they wanted the Kesha to use the steel chair, but the Kesha said, I will not do it. He kept his word. He lifted John Moxley up, shook his hand. I'm really looking forward to that match at Revolution. And when I expect Nakeshka to be the brand new Continental Champion, it won't be long to the Don Callis family members turn on Nakeshka. And I can't wait because I know the match that's going to take place at Double Nothing and most likely champion Okada versus Nakeshka. Oh, boy, give it to me. Kyle Fletcher versus Mike Speedball. TNT Championship match. This was the match of the night. Kyle Fletcher, once again, put on a match of the year candidate. He had two of those things. Mike Speed Bailey and Fletcher had a great match last year. And tonight, they did it again. Mike Speed Bailey been excellent. Last week, during the trios match, he was the MVP of that match. And tonight, him and Kyle Fletcher created magic. I would love to see these guys go 3 more times. I don't care how many times they do it. I would not get bored. But I did like the fact that they kept him looking strong in his match because Mark Davis and Okada did come out with led to distraction. So, still your TNT champion, Kyle Fletcher. He's been proving Tony Khan right while he continued to push him. He's a future AEW World Heavyweight Champion. And I can't wait to continue to watch him as the TNT champion. And I hope this be a rematch at Double or Nothing. Tony Khan, please do not miss out on doing that on pay-per-view. 2 great matches on TV for free. Now, let's do it on a pay-per-view. So, Brody King come out, take care of a jobber. Then Swerve attacks him. And hey, Swerve wore a black Brody King mask with a black hoodie. So, hey, W storylines are translated into AEW. I did not see this coming one bit. Swerve tried to use the chain Swerve tried to use the chain once again on Brody King, but Brody King ended up snapping it. Then he used the chain around his forearm while putting Swerve into a sleeper hold. But Presnada was able to break it up. They really missed out on having Brody King take out Presnada. But my guess they would stay there for Revolution in Los Angeles since it is a pay-per-view. But I'm happy to see Swerve is working Brody King. I never thought about these two working the program, but it's been delivering for me, and I hope come out of the program, Brody King will feel like he is a main player in AEW. I've been saying for the longest, he is the most underrated talent in AEW. Orange Cassidy teams with Darby Allin versus David Finlay and Gabe Kidd. Now, on my reviews, I've been saying, I feel like this entire program with Darby Allin, it just feels like they just trying to give something to Orange Cassidy. Now, the match was a good one. I need AEW to do a much better job with David Finlay, explain who he is, because you can just tell the crowd is not that too familiar with him at the moment, but I believe he will get over eventually teaming with Clark Connor and Gabe Kidd. Speaking of Clark Connor, he came out and he took out Darby Allin, what led to Gabe Kidd and David Finlay getting the win. Now, I finally got what I wanted because I just felt like this was just a waste of time. But now it was not. The post-match stuff was very good. So, they called out Roger Strong. We all know Roger Strong have not been seen eye to eye with Orange Cassidy. But Roger Strong did not attack Orange Cassidy. He attacked the dogs with Orange Cassidy. Now you got me invested. I was just looking for a hook to get me invested in this. I felt like it was just a waste of time, but now it's not. And now you can do the dogs versus Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, and Roger Strong. Good job, Tony Khan, right there. That's all I was looking for. Something to hook me. At first, I didn't get that hook because I felt like it was just something just to help Orange Cassidy do something on TV. But now we have something. Willow Nightingale versus Stephanie. This is a TBS championship match, and this was a solid match. But Stephanie, she got a bright future. She's just 24 years old. She could move in the ring athletically, and she got some power. I really enjoyed this one right here. It made me say I need to see Stephanie more on AEW TV down the line. And you know how much Tony Khan is behind her because Willow Nightingale won the match, but she did not win by her finisher. So she is still your TBS champion. And I'm so happy to see Willow Nightingale will defend her belt on 0 Hour against Lena Cross. And they will have a tag team women's championship match at Revolution. So, hey, for all the people who get on Tony Khan about the women, we have 3 women matches on Revolution. So please be happy. The main event, the Young Bucks team with Mark Davis versus FTR and Ciampa, who turned heel on Mark Davis at Collision, Johnny Gargano style. Yes, they did the same thing, bar for bar. Everybody been doing this. Tony Khan is a black and gold NXT mark, but he had to crush them when they first went head to head. And this was a fun match, and I've been really liking that during the last hour of the show with the tag team matches, they do not take long. The action is very fast-paced, and I really love this trios match right here. The winner of the match is FTR and Ciampa. Now, Ciampa is a heel, so I'm not really sure at the moment what are they going to do with him with FTR because it's just a total of 3 men together. Mark Davis, Ciampa, I'll be all for them having a program. But after that, what do you do with Tommaso Ciampa? I really don't know at the moment. But my hope is Johnny Gargano does come over to AEW to team with Tommaso Ciampa. I think that's where it needs to go. Get him back in a babyface role. Because I just don't understand how this thing going to work with him Hill with FTR. But hey, let me just see what Tony Khan is going to do on TV for the next couple weeks. So MJF and Adam Hangman Page have this press conference, and you know it's something different. AEW trying something different, gave more of like a sports feel. Now, one thing that did not work for this press conference for me is you can hear all the crowd in the background because the crowd, of course, want this to be in the middle of the ring. This is what you usually get with a professional wrestling show. When you build up a world title match, you put it inside the ring, but eventually they did got to the building after MJF told Hangman Page, this is a toast to you not being an AEW World Champion anymore, and you cannot compete for it. I really enjoyed the brawl. Hangman brought out a board with ball wire. He was trying to put him through it, but MJF did escape. So it's gonna be some people want to say, the press conference, it was very dumb. Don't try it again. I'm all for companies trying something different. All they gotta do next time you decide to do it, make sure you turn the sound off the fans to make the press conference come off even better. But the people who were doing the questions, it was not bad at all. So hey, I'll never be mad at anyone for trying something different. If it don't work, you just don't gotta do it again. But this episode of Dynamite, I really enjoyed this one right here. This company been on a roll. Tony Khan is doing the best job he ever done since being the booker of AEW. So if you watch AEW Dynamite like me, give me your thoughts on the show. Negative, positive. I'll respond to everybody in the comments per usual. Hit the like button on the video as always. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.